My name is Anita Torrez, originally from Grant County, Silver City, New Mexico, and took part in the movie of Salt of the Earth since my husband was a striker at Empire Zinc. And it's amazing that as many times as this movie has been shown, there's always one, two, or three people that say they have never seen it, but this is the first time they see it, and they all say they like it, and they'll be sure to watch it again. Well, the reason that I say they should watch it is because this is a struggle that is still alive today. Because of that strike, the struggle didn't end. You know, it's still going on. It's been very hard on the unions. You know, the unions are depleting more and more for different reasons. You know, all the automation, they lay workers off, and then it's hard to organize more workers. And this movie, I think, is very good at showing what the union can do when we unite. It so happened that after the strike, you know, everybody was burned out. Everybody was tired and wanted rest. And the organizer, his real name, Clint Jenks, he was the organizer of Mine Mill. At that time, it was Mine Mill and Smelter Workers. That was a union at that time. And he took a few days off. He took a vacation, and he went to a house, to a guest ranch, to spend a few days there, he and his wife. And it happened that he met a couple from the Hollywood 10. They met there, and they started talking, and Clint told them the story, told them that they had just gone through a strike and all of that, and this Hollywood person,
Paul Jericho.
and he got into it, you know, he wanted to know more and more. And Clint suggested, well, maybe you, because that's a long ways from Taos all the way to Grant County where we were at. Taos is way up north, you know, up by Santa Fe, New Mexico. And so Clint suggested maybe you should come by so that you can talk to the women and all that. So he did. That's the way it started. He came, he got in touch with the union membership and talked to a lot of the women, and he thought that it was a good idea. So then he went back to California and talked to the other group, because there was a group, you know, was it 10? The blacklisted? They were 10 that were blacklisted. And so they got together, talked about it, and agreed. So then they came down to Grant County and talked and talked. That was the way it started. They decided that it was a good try, that they would like to take it and make a movie out of it. And of course in Grant County everybody agreed. The women had a lot to say. A lot. That's why it took so long. Because the women, you know, everybody said what they thought, you know, and you know, the Hollywood people, the blacklist people were there, and they had their idea of how they were going to do it. And then the women either objected or refused, and they said no. There were several instances where they did have to change because of the women, you know, Like for instance, they wanted the leading part of the women, they had thought that they were gonna have a white lady take it. And the workers, men and women, didn't agree. They said, no, this is our story. And we should be, if we can, we should take that part. And so there was a lot of discussion, a lot of disagreements at times, and discussions until they came to an agreement.